DCC EX faulty Arduino fix. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm your host Greg here at Midsummer Railway N-Scale. Today there is no update, but we need to fix the DCC EX. So unfortunately my Wi-Fi has stopped for whatever reason. So we're going to find out why it has stopped and what is going on. So forgive me, my meds have been upped and I'm very dizzy. So this has been a real struggle to put together. Even my words are a struggle. Here we go. Today we're looking at a problem with my DCC EX system. As you can see on the big screen, the DCC EX, I have two, yes, one on each track, and it makes sense because it gives me a fallover position. So I've always at least got something working. However, I normally use Wi-Fi. Now Wi-Fi is controlled by an app on the phone, but it's stopped. Now the DCC will control the trains, but that's it. What is going on? So let's have a look. So what I've decided to do is I decided that I would upgrade the other DCC EX, which you can see my finger pointing there now, with Wi-Fi as well, because that wasn't Wi-Fi. So I bought the new Wi-Fi from Millennium in Western Australia, which is a DCC EX recommended Wi-Fi module. And it only took a couple of days to come across from Western Australia, which was fantastic. Thanks guys at Millennium. Now, I put it in, as you can see, still no Wi-Fi. What is going on? And when I had added the Wi-Fi, I noticed there was an error. On the screen you can see DCC EX installer. So let's go through the motions. Find the DCC EX. Yep. So making sure we've got the right software. Let's go to the next screen. So we'll now scan, and here's my Arduino, which is a Mega. We click on next. We go DCC EX command. Right, so the latest production, and then configure options on the next screen. We go to the next screen. I have a display, yes, so my display is an OLED 124 by 64. I have a Wi-Fi. I also have an advanced config. My driver is a DCC EX motor shield. So everything looks okay. Let's have a look. Yep. So let's look at advanced config. It's found my second Arduino, which has sensors for block detection. It's found the block detection sensors, so that's fine. Well, the Arduino that drives this, it's found the Arduino that will drive the block sensors. So let's go to the next screen and load. So while we go through the process, this sure should work, shouldn't it? So we're compiling the sketch, and we just have to be patient, let it do its stuff. Now, it says it's loaded. However, it's not working. It has not worked. So if we go to the device monitor to make sure, you will see there is no Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi has timed out. So I'm just trying to find it. Where are we? Timed out. And no Wi-Fi chip. But it's a brand new Wi-Fi module or shield. Is there anything else we can get? And yes, there is. If we read the actual script here, now this is in device monitor, we go through the list and I've highlighted, and you can see we've got some faulty ports on the Arduino. We've got port B, pin 13, we have a fault on pin 9, we have a fault on port B, pin 12, and fault in pin 58. Now, the Arduino had been doing some funny things. While it was working great, I couldn't program. So it's time to replace the Arduino, and let's see what happens. Right, so let's remove the power. We've got our plus 16 volts. We have our 5 volts connected to our PC. Sorry about the background noise. That is actually the air conditioner, because it's only sort of 9 in the morning and it's already about 27 degrees and quite stuffy here in the train room. So we remove the Wi-Fi module. That is the display module. The main track, the programming track. We'll put it around the right way. The DCC EX motor shield, and yes, I'll put some heat sinks on it. We have these two pins here which connect to the other Arduino. The power and the earth which go to the display. When I can find my trusty screwdriver, we will remove the So we've removed the Arduino. So we'll put the earth back in. We shall put the power for the display back in. We shall put the communications to the other Arduino back in. So the communication ports we're using is SCA pin 20 and SCL pin 22. And yes, I know from experience which one's which. Because the spare pin doesn't connect in. And so if it does, so we know that those two are right. So now we put the motor shield in. It's hard when there's a camera in the way. We shall put our display connectors back in. Our track for programming, the main track. Now that we've got that in place, we can connect the Wi-Fi shield, lock that in, and the transmitter goes to the receiver. So the transmitter goes to RX1 and the receiver goes to the transmitter TX1, which is right next to it. So now that we've got that connected, we can connect our PC. When I can get it round the right way. We can connect our PC. Opening of the DCC EX automatic installer. We manage the control system, the CLI, making sure that that's updated. We go and scan for the device, and there is our device. So we click on the device. We then load DCC EX command station, the latest production, and configure on the next screen. Next, I have a display. I have Wi-Fi and I have advanced. My display is a QLED 128 by 64. And we have the motor shield, which is a DCC EX, which is an EX8874 shield. So we're all ready. We go advanced config, and yes, it's found the Wi-Fi and it's detected the other Arduino, so let's compile and load. So now it's loading the sketch. Which will take a few seconds. Congratulations, loaded. So let's check the device, open it up, and it's found the Wi-Fi. So everything's ready to go. So we need to go back into JMRI and set it up because it will have a new COM port. So we open JMRI up, and yes, of course, we need to set up DCC, we need to set up serial, and we need to set up the new COM port. Once we've done that, we can then save the new COM port. I also like to add the faster bit rate at 115, and then, as you can see, can't hit save, so moved it down, hit save. The sound went a bit screwy from here on. I don't know what I did, but I struggled all the way through this, and I'm so dizzy, I may have hit the wrong button. So we hop on the phone, open Train Driver. Once we've got the app open, we hit Midsummer, which is the setup, excuse me. And then we go in and acquire the address for the engine. In this case it's number 4. We hit number 4, apply, and you'll see that it comes up, and now we have control of the train. Now I did test the horn, but it sounded so awful with the sound being screwy. I've cut that bit out. So now it's time to test the engine. And as you can see, yeah, it's a dirty track, but the loco's moving in the right direction and I'm controlling it from the Wi-Fi. So we have fixed the issue of the Wi-Fi not working with the faulty Arduino Mega. So if you see me on a stream and I don't talk much and you see a little note there and I don't say hello to everybody, please forgive me. My chemo drug has been increased and it makes me very dizzy, and it's a struggle to type in at this stage. It's been a struggle to produce this as well. I want to thank all my subscribers and all my new subscribers, and please take care, keep those model trains on the rails, and until next time, bye for now.